can't shake your love. Shake your love. I just can't shake your love. Shake your love. I just can't shake your love. Shake your love. I just can't shake your love.
Oh my God, you girls are so cute. The best. Better than caffeine. I'm awake.
Oh my goodness, we couldn't help ourselves because we grew up with you, so
That song just makes people happy, I think.
Yes.
And every time I do a post and I put that song in it, right? It's like, when in doubt, post Shake Your Love.
Exactly. Well, I also have.
Yes! Oh my God! I love it.
I did the Debbie point.
Oh yeah.
Stop it right now.
Anytime treat you. I want to see the energy.
Coming on strong. Oh my God! So stinking cute.
I have been dying to talk to you about your book, by the way. So congratulations.
Thank you.
On top of all the other things you've done. And I know we were talking with Danielle this morning saying that you're a prodigy. But not only a prodigy, now a best-selling author.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. I love that. Yeah, I mean, listen, writing it's nearly 90,000 words. It's a lot different than writing a 4-minute song.
Oh, I bet.
So it was definitely a process.
How long did it take?
Very proud of it. Almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I could have spent 7 years on it. Like, it's unbelievable when you start digging into your own life. And there were so many things that I couldn't even put in the book because I've never stopped working. So every year in my life has been eventful for me. So it's not like, oh yeah, there's that 3-year hiatus. No, it was like every year there was something to write about. So it was pretty wild.
I mean, everything's so wholesome about your coming up, which I never realized. I grew up idolizing you. I remember we got your concert film from the library when I was a kid, and we were just obsessed. But the fact is, you really paved the way for so many of these younger artists coming up because they didn't know what to do with these female artists. It's like, wait a second, we have someone who's very self-contained who can not only write but produce and have a say in their own music. Like, how did that feel being probably the first?
Well, that's you put it the right way. That the thing about being self-contained is it confuses people, right? Because there's less for other people to do. So especially the male executives who are used to doing,
right?
It's like, how do we mastermind this? It's like, oh no, let the artist just be the artist, and get out of the way. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing that was kind of hard for them. But that's really how it happened. But yes, it was confusing at first. Not to me, not to my mom, but to them. And
your mom was ahead of her time too.
She was very much ahead of
momager.
Yes. Mm-hmm. My late great mom Diane really, she really was speaking back in 1983, 84 when we were peddling my first demos. Mm-hmm. She was speaking on behalf of all young creative female visionaries. So when I see how many are succeeding and thriving now, I think my mom would be freaking loving Ray right now, right? She'd be like, there's an empowered,
nice.
Right?
It's in my head.
Yeah. It's the best song.
That's my theme song right now.
It's the song of a generation, in my opinion. But you see a powerhouse female artist who knows who she is in that way, my mom would be applauding that, celebrating that, but at the time, and there were many, Madonna and Cyndi Lauper, and there were so many amazing women, but not under the age of 20 until Tiffany, Shanice, Susan Town she's doing the Obama musical right now. Shanice is here.
But is it true you still hold that record for being the youngest?
Yes,
on the chart,
the youngest female to write and produce a number one. Yeah,
that is incredible.
Yeah, still. Which is crazy. I'm always come on, girls.
Catch up.
Take my record. Break my record.
Think about it. Back then, it was the teen beats, the bops. That's how we knew about who you guys were.
Uh-huh.
And now it's the TikToks, the Instagrams. Things have changed.
Things have changed. I mean, I would do an interview for a bop or a teen beat and it would come out 3 months later.
Right.
You know, and now everything's in real time, which I love because I'm a real time kind of gal. Like my manager is always like, hold that back. That's great content for when whatever, like before the book. When the book, no, I'm like, no, I got to post it right now because people feel it, right? They feel the energy of it. And I love that. Like in school, I always loved show and tell, and I'm always like, social media is like a worldwide show and tell, right? And I love it. I love it because it's a time where not only my audience gets to know me in a different way and all entertainers in a different way, I get to know them, which I love. You know, I get to peer in on my diehards and their lives, and everybody has their own gifts and their own accomplishments and families and careers and things. And so it's not just like a sea of faces in an audience anymore. It's like people really are connected, which I love.
Would you ever think of remastering or remaking any of the hits from back then to now?
I mean, so I do have like my, you know, the re-records, which before Taylor's versions.
Right.
I was doing that too.
So you did Debbie's version.
Yeah, I was just doing that quietly. But yeah, I mean, on one hand, yes, like sometimes I'll hear songs and reimagine them, or I'll reimagine them in concert, let's say, like last year for the 35th anniversary of the Electric Youth album.
Which, congratulations,
yes.
by the way.
Thank you.
That was huge.
I did a tour called Acoustic Youth. So I did the songs broken down, acoustic. So like, I'm always reimagining, but then I'm also always moving forward. So a lot of times people will be like, oh, you should remake that or reissue this. And I love to celebrate anniversaries and reimagine older things, but like I live very much in the now and the moving forward. You know, so I'm already on to the
only because
the next thing.
It's like truly amazing how much you've done, by the way, because you know a lot of us like we grew up. It was Debbie Gibson, the pop star, but
yes,
you're also a Broadway star and a reality TV star and an actor. You know, with the Sea Creatures, which is always a lot of fun.
Oh, the sci-fi movies are the most
best.
fun. Yeah,
they're
the sci-fi
iconic.
and the Hallmark movies. I love them all. But yeah, no, listen, the sci-fi thing was so funny because, and I write about it in the book. My agent at the time, David Shapira, he's like, you know, old school, amazing agent. And he was like, I know you're like wanting to hone your acting chops on camera. And I've got this film. And he was agenting for Lorenzo Lamas at the time. And he was like, they really came to Lorenzo, you know, but I pitched you too. And I was like, oh, to play what? He's like, you know, a scientist and you'd drive a submarine. And I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, this sounds so crazy that I have to do it now, right? And he's like, it's not a lot of money, and like, it's really going to be like a cult following kind of thing. Like, not a lot of people are going to hear about it, so you'll just get to experiment and have a good time.
Yeah, no, that
the day the trailer came out and the shark was eating the Golden Gate Bridge, people were like,
because we love that stuff.
Oh my God. It was like 500,000, 1 million, like all these hits on YouTube. And I was like, so much for under the radar, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Like, when else am I going to get to drive a submarine?
Exactly, right? That's pretty cool.
I have to say, we are also a dating podcast. Well, I guess, would you say dating? Danielle, jump in here.
I mean, I think we're all things, you know, relationships. We talk about what's going on in our lives, just a female
personal growth.
I love it.
Anything that's relatable.
Yeah.
You know,
I love it.
Dating, non-dating, married, not married,
Yes.
kids, no kids.
So you actually said something in the book. It really resonated with me. I'm going to read it back here. It
Okay.
said,
Yep.
I've designed my life in a way to always have options that aren't defined by age or by anyone else's perceptions.
Yep.
That
Yes.
Wow, that's deep.
I feel like it took 1, 2, 3 of us to get there by making a million mistakes.
Yep.
And you've always seemed very true to yourself. How did you learn that?
I'm just, I can't do anything that doesn't feel authentic. And again, even in the moment, because like I literally found my high school yearbook yesterday in storage. This is a true story.
Goodness.
And in it, I'm like, I want to get married and I want to have kids. And I'm like, well, that changed.
Right.
And it changed because I didn't get stuck on a concept. You know, I think that that's great if you find that person you want to partner up with and do that with, and you're in that time in your life where you want to do that and you're healthy enough, and that's the thing that's like, yes, this is my calling, right? And once I kind of got a little into that part of my life where that might have been true for me, it wasn't.
Right.
I just was like, oh, okay, so now I'm just gonna like repaint my picture. but the picture changes all the time.
Things constantly change. I mean, based upon any decisions that you make in life. That's what I
Yes.
start to feel. I mean,
Yes.
I want to get married and have kids too, and I froze my eggs, and I've been holding on to that, and I'm like, I just love my like singleness, and I love being alone, and I love doing
Yes.
what I want, and do I want to like disrupt that?
Right. And
know?
and there's no shame in saying that. And that
Yeah.
doesn't, like, I think that sometimes people paint women as being shrewd or selfish or whatever, if that's like, but by the way, I have 2 dachshunds, and that's my mothering experience. I've run camps for kids. I mentor kids. That's a mothering experience. I think there's a lot of ways to be maternal. I'm an aunt 10 times over.
And you can give them back.
and I can
you
give them
know?
back.
Or you can take care of homeless cats.
Exactly. All
Which
of
is
the
what Wendy
things.
does.
Yes.
That is Wendy's thing.
By the way, I love that.
Oh, thank you.
I love that. I'm always
know you're
saving
also an
dogs
animal
with,
lover.
Yeah, with one eye open
Oh.
on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, I love how you're really
It's like,
not
what
taking...
happened to my bank balance? Oh, right, 10 dogs got saved this
Yeah.
week. But like, I love that so
I
much.
feel
I
you,
love
yes.
that you do that.
and the cat food. But I mean, just the fact that you don't tick anybody else's boxes. And it
Right.
is so hard as a woman, I think, when people have these expectations, like you're supposed to be married at this certain age. What if I don't want to? And I think even like you really have paved the way for so many, not just musicians coming up, but just females.
Thank you. I feel like starting with the fact that I was doing very traditionally male things as a young girl. Right. I was always living unconventionally and a little bit out of order. Again, the order that people
That they
have
think you should
pinned
do,
on us. Right. So I didn't go to college. Even now, like I talk to people and somebody's like, oh, and your niece or your nephew, and are they in college, and are they? And I'm like, well, this one is, and this one isn't, and like people just forget to see individuals as individuals, and their experiences are going to be different. And like in the arts, I mean, I think there's a doing of the craft that is college, and I didn't want the dorm life. Like some kids are already like advanced in their artistry, but they want the experience of having a roommate in a dorm. Right. They want that. I didn't want that.
Right. I never wanted to leave
I
home.
never
And I never
wanted it.
did. I did the commuting thing because I was like, I can't leave my house. I never wanted to move out of New York. I still to this day have never moved out.
Right.
By the way, I think
Because I don't want
And
to.
again, it's different for everybody.
we are all Nassau County gals.
Yes,
I
we
love
are.
that. I love that.
So I was actually in North Merrick on Saturday.
Oh.
My cousins went to Calhoun. And, she's a Hofstra gal over there. And I grew up in
Yeah,
Oceanside.
yeah. I
we
love
actually
that.
went to the same orthodontist,
Oh my God.
Dr. Horowitz.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's so
Dr.
crazy.
Horowitz. Y'all have nice
Yes.
teeth, too.
I
Really.
love how you just said that. Oh my God, Dr. Horowitz. That was just
Dr.
the
Horowitz.
most,
The
the
fact
best
that I
Long
used to be
Island
so
accent.
excited, like not to bring it back, but I was so excited because your picture was always hanging
I
up
love
in
that.
the waiting room, and
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
we have the same orthodontist. My teeth
I
are gonna
love
look as
that.
good as
And
yours.
I had the inside invisible braces because I was
'Cause of
doing
the
TV
singing.
commercials.
Yes,
No, because I was doing commercials.
I did the clear because I didn't want anyone to see them.
I love it. And the agents were like, you're never going to book a commercial even with the, because I was doing TV commercials. They were like, even with the inside braces, they're going to see them. And then I was doing a Commodore computer commercial where I was at that time we were called extras, but now it's background actors, respectfully. And so I was a background actor, and they moved me up into a principal, like on the spot, right? And I was like asked to do it's out there somewhere on YouTube where I'm tapping my teeth with a pencil, like taking a test, and it's literally a close up, like on my mouth.
Oh my
And
you
I'm
can't
like,
see the braces.
You can't
'cause
see
they're
the
in the back.
braces because
Dr.
Dr.
Horowitz,
Horowitz
man.
did such a good job.
Dr. Horowitz!
Dr. Horowitz.
Oh my God, that is
Also,
so
all of
funny.
the Long Island name drops in the book. I mean, shout out to Hicksville, where you took piano
Yes,
lessons
yes.
with Billy Joel's instructor.
Yes, yes,
incredible.
Morton Estrin.
And also United Skates.
United Skates.
Yes. I used to do hot skates though.
That
Hot
is so
skates
funny.
was mine.
Maroki Lane's Gables movie theater, when I was, again, a background actor in Ghostbusters, we all went to Gables and like screamed for the 2 seconds you saw me on the screen. The whole family went.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, growing up on Long Island, and the Showmobile, you can count on an elf. In fact, Jerry Diefenbach, who I'm pulling my phone over here because he was the director and writer of that production of The Elves and the Shoemaker when I was 8. And he texted me because we went to the same voice teacher in our adult lives. So he had my number. So he texted me recently and he was like, oh my God, thanks for the shout out for The Elves and the Shoemaker. You can indeed count on an elf.
I love it.
It's so funny. Oh my God. But Long Island for the Arts was so great. It was so great. But going back to what we were talking about, because I do think it's great for people to hear this. And I think more and more women are realizing, like, you can want to be in a relationship, but it's not the same need anymore. Right?
Yeah, we don't need them to survive anymore.
Dating right now is the most horrific it's ever been. So it's like, it's like pick the lesser of the two evils.
Listen,
I'll just stay single then.
There's a lot of communication issues amongst men.
Yeah.
We could talk about this for hours.
At least
I'm always like, I need a translator. Like, people, like, grown-ass men are texting. I'm like, what? I'm like, Heather, do you know what? Can you understand what this means? This person's here.
It's
They're not
horrible.
here. They want me to call. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually cover, even when you were, first starting off dating, like covering very modern themes, love bombing, ghosting, which I think is still
Right, that now
probably
have
even more
definitions.
prevalent.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
listen.
Before they were actually known as such.
I'm not going to say any names on this, but like this, just this past year, somebody very high profile. This is the thing about ghosting. I wasn't looking for anybody to give me any attention, but then this guy like gives me all this attention and then disappears. But it all happened within like
a short amount of time, right?
like overnight. Like was at an event, and like conversation.
What is that?
And get the number and take the picture. And oh my God, we look so cute together. Oh my God. The next morning, I reply to the last gone.
Yep. I feel like it's an ego
Gone.
boost for them.
Haven't heard.
point?
But
It's
then I'm
crazy.
also like, I don't need to date you, but it's so disrespectful to
is.
not to do that.
But he's
to
going
pull
around.
someone in and then cut them off. I'm like,
Yeah, don't pull someone in.
I wasn't going to this
But
event
no,
looking
he's
for
now
a
going around telling the
date.
story. Guess who I was talking to, making this whole big thing. Meanwhile, you talked to me for 24 hours, buddy. Keep it moving.
And right.
You didn't even respond.
And again, these are like grown men. It is crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not, and by the way,
I've given up.
But there's also but I will say there's also really great men out there. And there are men that are like doing the right things and wanting to connect. But I'm also like, okay, right behavior, but still not the
But
guy.
it's also
You
trying to
seem
find
like-
a needle in a haystack with
But
them.
I'm just very like I'm not walking around with all this free time and energy. Like what's really funny is people see me on Instagram with all this energy. They do not see the other 80% of the time where I'm napping. I hibernate so much, right? To be able to do the output that I do. That if I am going to like kind of carve out time for someone and be in a relationship, it has got to really be giving to me.
And it's got to be worth it.
It's got to be giving something
You
to
said
me.
so in your book. You're very
I
careful.
don't need just companionship
And
for
you don't
the
need
sake of
energy
it.
suckers.
No.
That's what these guys are.
There are
A lot of them.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah. But my thing mainly is like, I think that like my life is so fulfilling that part of my life is so specific for me. So it's just, it's not that like, I think I'm the greatest thing. No. I had a friend recently say, no, you're a niche market. Like I'm like a niche thing, right? Like it's going to be a very particular person. And I'm an energy person. It's just got to be like this magical connection. And everything in my life, again, is designed like to be the highest caliber and magical. So I just don't want anything less than that in the connection. So I feel like, I'll know it when I see it next, when I feel it next.
But in the
If that's in a
meantime,
month,
having
a year,
fulfilling
5 years.
friendships.
Yeah.
Friendships, family.
Totally.
And obviously your career, which, by the way, we have to mention the Macy's
Yes!
Thanksgiving Day.
I was
Yes.
going to just bring that up. Talk
Yes.
about magical and energy.
I
That stuff is
know.
all going to
Okay,
be
so
flowing on the streets.
I want the
can't
full
wait.
scoop. You're going to be on the Serta float.
Yes, and they don't want me to say what I'm singing yet. So
Oh, I was going to say.
I know.
Well, can I ask you this? Is it going to be a Christmas song?
I feel like they don't want me to say
Okay,
anything.
We have to be
They've
respectful.
like literally come to us 3 times and gone, don't say anything. I guess there's just so few surprises in the world and they just want to keep it a surprise.
it's worth getting a surprise every now and then.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'm so excited for you.
But I'm so excited. This is my
Just don't fall
third
asleep
time.
because it is on the Serta
Serta float.
I know. It's such a cute float too. And it's their debut and it's their 25th birthday of counting sheep. Wait, is the sheep over there? They sent me
stop.
They sent me
Oh
these
my God, that is
34 for
Adorable.
34th Street on them.
cute.
So I've been just carrying them around.
Do you know what you're wearing yet?
Yeah,
The
you
other
have to
day I
bundle
did. I
up.
don't know if you saw my Instagram. I sang "Foolish Sheep."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That was hysterical.
Oh my god!
I was dying.
So I think I know what I'm wearing, but again, in true fashion, pardon the pun, I have what I'm wearing, and I'm like, I'm second guessing it, so I'm probably going to run around later
And find like
And
a
tomorrow-
secondary.
You should go to Macy's.
Yeah,
Like back in the day.
There you go.
There you go.
I just feel like I'm always looking to like top what and also then I wake up on the day if I have some options, So I'm not totally satisfied with what I put together.
And we know
so.
it's not your first rodeo on this parade either. This is going to be like your third time performing.
Yes, third time.
So how does this feel? Like,
Which
what
I
does it
can't
mean to you?
believe.
Especially on the 99th year.
I know. I mean, I literally I was looking up. There's no definitive answer, but it's not a lot of acts who have done it 3 times. I can't quite believe
incredible.
it. And it was only like 6 years ago, so I feel like that feels like yesterday. That really, truly feels like yesterday.
Well, I think COVID threw
That was
all of us
pre-COVID.
off.
Yeah, that was pre-COVID.
It was right before COVID,
Yep.
and I was on that Nickelodeon show, America's Most Musical Family, and actually Ciara, and she's on it. She was on it then, and
Yes.
she's on it now this year too, which is so
that's
awesome.
great.
But that was I was a part of that project, but this is representative of my career and this new chapter, pardon the pun, which really feels like a second act. So this year is really, really meaningful.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
having you here. I mean, everything
Thank
about this
you.
feels so special.
It does.
Thank
I do have to
you.
ask, do you think in song?
I do very often. So
when you're
my-
home alone.
That's a great question.
It's a great question. So my inner monologue sings.
It does.
It does.
I knew it.
And it's sometimes I'll never say turn it off because I'm grateful because songs are. But I have 1,100 song ideas in this voice recorder.
Well, then you better start
So-
cranking out some more stuff for us.
I will next year. I will. But it's sometimes literally it's not that they're good songs that my inner monologue is singing. It's just a musical. And so when people say, well, how do you write your songs? Usually the concept, the lyrics, the music, it all comes to me together.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's just a thing it's like a second language, but it's really my first language.
It really is. It's a superpower, really.
It's a lot of fun. I think about it and I'm I feel really lucky that I got gifted that. I talk a lot about in the book, my singing voice is not the most natural thing in the world. I work very hard on my voice and I'm stressed about it. I'm anxious about it all the time. But the songwriting part of what I do is the instinctual thing.
That just comes natural.
Yeah. And it's fun because it entertains me,
You
I'm
probably surprise yourself with certain things that pop up.
Totally. I'm oh my God. Because what happens is it comes as if somebody's playing a radio in the background, right? And I'm so if I'm hearing I get lost in your eyes.
I was literally just thinking that too.
I'm holy crap. I get to deliver this to the world. It almost feels I don't even have anything to do with what just happened except for the fact that I'm going to write it down and write out the notes right now and maybe fine tune it a little. But for the most part, it just comes.
What
and
a
I'm
gift.
I get to be the messenger to everybody. And I get to get the applause and and hear people's stories because people are always oh my God, this was my first dance or we got married to this song or whatever the things are. And I'm wow.
But think of it like this. You probably are subconsciously delivering the messages to people from people telling you things. So that's in your mind.
That
then
too,
gets
for sure.
translated out into the verbiage.
Yeah, I do think there's a universal channel. And I do think whatever that higher power is we need this message in the world right now. And I do think that a lot of my songs lean toward the inspirational. And the last album, The Body Remembers, is very much verse 1, I'm dealing with a conflict. I'm curled up in a ball on, in my house, can't move. And by the chorus, I'm coming into my power. And then by verse 2, it's and here's how I flip the script and I'm moving forward. That's kind of how I live my life, how my songs lay out and all of it.
That's so incredible. I love hearing about that.
It is such a gift. And it's such a
Thank
gift
you.
to have you here today.
Thank you. Same. You guys have the best energy.
Wait, we have before you go.
Uh-huh.
Before you go, we have a
Yeah.
game.
We have a game.
Danielle,
yes.
why don't you explain? This is going to be rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Okay.
Danielle's going to ask
Okay.
the questions.
So We're gonna do Long Island themed questions.
Okay.
And you gotta just spew out the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You got it?
I'm ready, I
All
think.
right. I think we touched on this before, but favorite Long Island roller rink growing up?
Oh, I mean, what's funny is I know we talked about USA, but Levittown just is what came to mind too. I love Levittown roller rink. I went to both, but I'm going Levittown right now.
I used to go to Laces.
Oh yeah,
Remember Laces?
Yes,
And I used to go to Hot Skates.
Oh, Hot Skates.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Hot Skates.
Oh my god, you girls are killing me.
Oh my god.
I was
Oh my
Suffolk
God.
County at the time, so it was amazing skates for me. No, R.I.P.
And then I was into ice. Like I loved Newbridge ice skating rink because it was right near my grandparents' house.
Oh my god.
There was the
Newbridge.
fork in the road, and they were on that side of the fork, and the pool and the ice skating rink was there.
On the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, what is your go-to ice cream spot?
Oh, well, we used to do Jan's after all of the community theater productions and school choir productions and stuff. Jan's where you'd order the kitchen sink.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'd get a scoop of like
everything.
everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But Carvel.
Oh,
so
can't go
I-
wrong with Carvel.
But Carvel,
soft serve.
like to this day, like, so when my cousin Sal worked at Carvel, we were all so excited because he was able to put extra crunchies and things like they normally weren't allowed to do that. But he would do, so yeah.
Those are the best.
Rainbow sprinkles. Yeah.
The best.
Oh my gosh, I love it. What about
Yeah.
your favorite pizza place?
Galleria in Merrick.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and their calzone's amazing. That was always my favorite.
Galleria.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's my favorite question. Beach of choice.
Oh my God.
I know. Tough.
I wasn't a big beach person. So like I'll say Jones Beach.
Yeah.
Like because if you're gonna go to a beach on Long Island, like that was just the most crowded, like rowdy, crazy, right? Like you could not find 2 inches to put your towel down. But that's really where we went when we went.
Yeah.
But I was more of a public pool person.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What
Yeah.
public pool did you go
Newbridge.
to? Oh, you went to Newbridge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Look at you,
Swim
Deb.
lessons, diving lessons, the whole thing.
Oh my God.
I
nose
loved it.
plugs or no? Nose
No nose plug.
I was a nose plug
No
kid.
nose plug.
Did you
no
wear a swim
eye.
cap, Danielle?
I like to be unencumbered. Still do. I do have a swim cap to protect the hair sometimes.
Yeah, you don't want to turn in green.
No.
What
no,
was
no.
your mall of choice to hang out at?
Oh, Roosevelt Field.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the Sunrise Mall was like when my parents were like, oh,
Aren't they turning
one
that
of
into
us is going to
condos
go
now?
with you because it was a little scary. I auditioned for a yogurt commercial at the Sunrise Mall.
Oh,
But
wow.
Roosevelt Field was, I mean, but Roosevelt Field's beautiful.
That is like the
Now
elite
they've
mall.
turned
Even
it
still.
into
Incredible.
It's incredible now.
It's very high end.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Americana
but
in a
yes,
weird way, right?
but back
You're
then it
right.
was not. Back
No.
then it had a lot humbler beginnings.
Yep.
I mean,
Yes.
they had like Rainbow Shop and like BB and like
Oh, man.
There was
Rainbow
Rainbow
Shop at Roosevelt Field.
I think so.
Rainbow Shop.
I never saw a rainbow.
I never
in
saw
there.
Rainbow
Andes.
Shop.
I don't know.
And the record stores and
Oh my God,
and
Tower Records was
the
down there.
no,
The
no
Cowboy?
Tower. It was a Record World, I
Was it?
think,
I thought
or Sam
was the one
Goody.
down
It
there?
might have
I think
been
it was
Sam
Sam
Goody.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Might have been Sam Goody.
Remember Sam Goody?
Yeah.
Sam Goody got it.
I remember.
Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Remember Radio
Of
Shack?
course.
Oh my God, Radio Shack.
We are now dating ourselves.
I know, right? Oh gosh.
What about
killing
the
me.
ultimate Long Island diner? This is a loaded
Oh,
question.
East Bay Diner was our diner.
Yes, that
Again,
one was
that's
so
it was Belmore, but my grandparents used to take us there. Was it Belmore or Merrick? It was right on the. It might have been right on the edge, but it was on
Was it like Rockville
Merrick
Cen-
Road.
Road?
Rockville Center-ish. It was
No.
Sunrise Highway, right? Or Merrick?
I think it was Merrick Road.
Okay.
but
I definitely went to the East Bay
yeah,
Diner.
East Bay Diner.
East Bay. What about your favorite local music venue?
Oh, well, Westbury Music Fair was where I saw Liberace when I was 7. So that was like my favorite. But then playing Jones Beach was really magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And
All
the-
right.
Yeah.
This is the final. It's not really a question though. It's a complete the phrase.
Okay.
Hey, Danielle, I'm going to have you do the honors. With
I
your,
know. I was going to say
with
Danielle
your
has to
accents.
do this one.
Are you kidding me? All right. Sorry, I got an accent. Complete the phrase. I'm going to the, and finish that, like bagel store, deli, mini mart, whatever, in your Long Island accent.
I would say, oh my God, I'm going to the nail salon to get a manicure.
Are you going to get tips on the nails.
I'm not going to get tips today. Not today.
You're
What
just
color?
gonna get. Yeah, what color you getting?
Um,
And are you picking up coffee on the way?
I'm picking up coffee at Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
Maybe a bagel. Take a
And
taxi cab.
I'm going to go to Ednor Drugs for some footy for. Remember? So the lip gloss, that was like the frosty, pearly, obnoxious, like pearly white pink.
Lip liner.
They were numbered at Ednor Drugs
Oh my
Pharmacy,
gosh,
right?
yes.
So I would always overhear girls walking and go, "Do you have any footy for?" No, but do you have any footy for? It has like 6 syllables. Footy for.
I love it.
Oh my
Guys,
gosh, I
let's
love
give it up for Debbie Gibson.
Yes.
We'll see her on Thursday at the Thanksgiving
you.
Day Parade.
Yeah, I can't
and
wait.
Congratulations on the book. Everybody
Thank
get
you.
out.
Congratulations on
Yeah.
everything.
So
We
Thank
literally
you.
stand you so hard.
Aw, thank you so much.
We love you, Deb.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.